The streets. The streets is where you build your rep. Your name, your story. You see, glory comes from those who can rise from the bottom and climb their way to the top of the game. These streets is where your story begins. You will fight to gain the respect of the people, and from there your legend grows. But in this game, OGs will come from far and wide to retain their position. Men who are larger than life will battle you to keep what they feel belongs to them. Factions will rise and claim dominance over their turf. Never feel like your position is safe, because while you're on the come up, there are plenty of others on the come up ready to pass you by to claim the title of greatest of all time. Kings will rise and show their greatness. Underdogs will prove that they can become legendary. Icons will be made. The time for peace has ended. The time for talk is over. It's time for war. This is DefJam World War.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Drake41, aka Mr. 4K, aka Drake41, and welcome to another episode of DefJam World War Beefing episode. On this episode, we're gonna have Ja Rule going up against 50 Cent. Now, these two dudes was beefing for real, for real. It wasn't just on tracks, it was in the streets, studios, wherever. Like, these dudes actually had a fight. And to think about it, Ja Rule, 5'7" on a good day, maybe 5'6", 5'5" in real life, going up against a guy who was 6'1", like 230, maybe even 240. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you really think he could put up a fight? Like, he's a little guy. Like, Ja Rule's a little guy. But if you grew up in the, like, if you grew up listening to, I want to say pop music, because honestly, Ja Rule wasn't a rapper. Like, 50 Cent made him rap, but Ja Rule was a pop star, to be completely honest. Like, that's what he did ballets. He did ballets. Ballets? Whatever. I can't say it. Shout outs to me. Subscribe to my channel because I can't say it right. You know, he did it with songs like Mary J, Ashanti, J-Lo. Like, those were his top songs. He wasn't a rapper, really. And, you know, him and 50 Cent are from Queens. So, you know, two Queens dudes just don't get along. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I did upload this call a while ago. If you guys didn't download it, oh well, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to take some time for me to upload it again because I got other stuff that I was working on. So, it is what it is. So, my whole thing about this was, and I feel like I've said this before in other videos, I'll say it again. With 50 Cent, I listened to him before he got signed, when he was doing mixtapes. And this is before he got shot. And then, after he got shot, and the hype around him went up, and he got signed, I kind of fell off listening to him. I don't know why. Like, it was just very, I don't know. Like, for me, I don't know. It was, and it's crazy because he was signed to Dr. Dre and Eminem. I listened to Dr. Dre. I listened to Eminem. But for whatever reason, I just couldn't listen to 50 Cent. I don't know. It's so weird that connection with them made me not want to listen to him. And I feel like maybe it was because I envisioned him as, you know, an underground rapper that I would listen to, and that's it. You know, it was, you know, for my ears only. That's a weird way of thinking, but I was a kid. I was like, what? When 50 Cent came out, shoot. Had to have been, well, when I first heard of him, 13, 14? I know I wasn't in high school. No, I definitely wasn't in high, was I in high school? I think 14? I think I was 14. Yeah, I was in high school at 14. So, yeah. It was definitely, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. It was. Another thing was, it was just a lot of shine that he was getting. I don't know, it was weird. But with Ja Rule, I didn't listen to Ja Rule at all. Like, you heard his music, of course. Like, if you didn't, that's crazy. But you heard his music on the radio because he had hits. But then it was like, yo, 50 Cent is like getting at him. And it's like, you always wonder, like, why is he getting at him? Like, was it like, of course, we all know the story now. If you don't, then I guess you're not interested in this. Just isn't for you. But basically, I guess, Supreme If you don't know who Supreme is, then once again you gotta do your research. Supreme was helping out Ja Rule. Well, actually, Ja Rule was helping out Supreme. Supreme got out of prison. Supreme was a drug lord. Ja Rule was helping him out. 50 Cent, I guess, wanted to work for Be Like Supreme, something like that. 50 Cent, wanted, to be put on, by Ja Rule or whatever the case, something like that. Ja just was like, nah, I'm good, like, whatever. And 50 Cent took that to heart. And then I guess, like, 50 got shot. And I'm giving you the short form story of this. He got shot. I guess he thought it was, like, Supreme who did it somehow because he was going at Ja Rule. And Supreme asked 50 to stop trying to beef with Ja Rule, just let it go. And 50 Cent didn't, so he shot him. Or got him shot. And then 50 Cent was just like, I'm going to bury Ja Rule. Like, I'm going to destroy his whole career and everything, which he kind of, I'm not going to say, it's difficult to say that 50 Cent did that. Because Ja Rule was under investigation because of Supreme and got indicted because of him. Not, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of messed up his momentum and everything he could do. And that took him out of his mode. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's very frustrating to have the FBI come after you. And then you got this dude trying to destroy your career. And, I mean, it's a lot of, things coming at you at once. And it's like serious stuff. Like, the FBI coming after you, man. You not focused. So it took him out of his mode, like, to make these hits. And that's the thing. It was like, do these pop records, and he wasn't doing pop records because he was so just engulfed in this beef, and he was doing these rap records, and I'm from New York and all this other stuff, and it was just like songs that he really wouldn't make. And that's why he fell off. To me, I feel like he fell off because he was worrying about beefing with 50 Cent, and he shouldn't have been. He should have ignored him, to be honest. Let 50 Cent say what he had to say. 50 Cent won because 50 Cent made Ja Rule pay attention to him. He made him do it, and he shouldn't have. Ja Rule was the pop star. He was a rapper / pop star, but he was more of a pop star than anything. And he allowed 50 Cent to bait him into a battle. And at that time, 50 Cent was the hottest thing. He was on the come up. There was no wrongs that 50 Cent could have done. No wrongs at all. So it kind of boiled down to, you're going up against one of the rising newcomers of hip-hop. And with hip-hop, it's a young man's sport. They want to see the brand new shiny act. Ja Rule, you was there, you was doing your thing, congratulations. But we got this new dude coming up. We trying to see what he about. And that's what happened. I mean, you can add the FBI investigation. You can add his homie going to jail. You can add the street beefs. 50 Cent getting stabbed, and people shooting at each other, all sorts of nonsense. And look at him using a chair. Damn, he put 50 want to take him out. 5th want to take him. Whoa, wait a minute. Is he trying to hold on? What the hell was that? He was holding on to the chair. He was like, 5th, no. 5th, no. Damn, he put being fire on him right now. And man, another thing is, it was just like going through that time, man. That's kind of when I started listening to him again. But then 50 Cent had to do something stupid and start beefing with Jadakiss and say something about Jadakiss. And anybody who knows me knows that Jadakiss is my favorite rapper. He is my favorite rapper, point blank, period. And when he did that, I was like, well, guess I'm not listening to 50 Cent anymore. Literally, like, after that, I was like, I can't listen to him no more. Because that would be stupid. Like, why would I listen to him? He the one rapper that I listened to for years. Like, I was listening to Jadakiss way before 50 Cent ever was around. So it was like, dog, you trying to go up against somebody, first off, who's nicer than you, number one. Now, is he more famous than you? No. Oh, damn, you made him tap? He made him tap. Damn, 5th putting hands on Ja. He being fire out of him. Oh my God. It's career of imitating life, or life imitating career. What the hell? Ooh. Damn. He being fire out of Ja. Ja getting his boots smoked right now. Ja getting worked, boy. He getting worked. Let him go. He got kids. Yo, let him go. But yeah, this is he's beating fire out of him. Like he's done. He is dead in the water, bruh. He like you're hurting him, Fifth. Fifth, you're hurting him. Yeah, it was just like for me on the outside looking in, it was just boiled down to, man, you can't do anything against this man. Like the industry is with him. All you can do is ignore him and try like your very best to do your own thing, and it was just like he couldn't do that. So yeah, at the end of the day, it just kind of boiled down to like 50 really being just the top guy. Like that was just it, just being the top guy, and that was it. You couldn't do anything against that. Like there was nothing, you know. And I mean, anybody who still listen to Ja, I mean, I doubt anybody does now. Maybe his like his old hits. I mean, even with 50 career didn't really last that long if you think about it. I mean, let's say he popped off 2000 and 2001. Let's say 2001, and lasted until 2010. I want to say so. 9 years. 9 years is a good run. You know what I'm saying? Now he's doing TVs, movies, things like that. So that's cool. But I mean, you had let's say a 10-year run. Let's just be even. 10-year run, good 10-year run. I mean, hey, you know, wow. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. That was wow. Oh, okay. See, you beat five of him on the outside, and then you get in the ring, and that's what happens. Dang, he made him tap too. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But like I said, man, it boiled down to him really trying to do what 50 did, and that didn't work. And if you're a pop star, stay with pop. Don't try to jump into a realm that's not you. But you know what? Hey, he got the W here. If that's any consultation. Guys, like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to see more videos like this. Other than that, guys, catch you guys on the next video. Later.